Yeah, I really wanna know you. Come and talk to me. You look so sexy, you really turn me on. On my mind every time I see your face, girl. You look so sexy, you really turn me on. On my mind every time I see your face, girl. Come and talk to me. I really wanna meet you. Can I talk to you? I really wanna know you. Come and talk to me. I really wanna meet you. Can I talk to you? Yeah. I really wanna know you. Come and talk to me. You look so sexy, you really turn me on. On my mind every time I see your face, girl. You look so sexy.
I met back, salute, Artie, salute, Jersey J, Dirty Sanchez, salute, Chase Milano, salute, Fruquan, salute, Naquan, salute, Bad Bobs, salute, Mecca, salute, Mecca, Gwen, shout it out, Gwen, Big Evil, you already know, Mac Mean was popping, G's, Mob Toss, hey yo, go ahead and get your get right. You got a drink, pour it up. Got your popcorn and all of that. Get your popcorn and all of that. It's about to be movie time in just a second. You heard? Go ahead and get your get right. Get comfortable. You heard? I ain't put the shit up. DC, shout it out. Velo, shout it out. Mob Tops. Chopper, shout it out. Modesty Dom, shout it out. 1 minute, y'all. Aight, fuck it. Let's get it popping. Let's get it popping. Fuck it, Tasha. What's goody, Tasha? Tavon. Shout it out, Tavon. Caddy, you already know, Caddy. Let's get it popping. Yo, hold on. Yeah, I know I gotta go to my notes. We gotta go to the notes real quick, right? Hold on. Yeah. What's goody, people? DS1 Ross, you already know. Salute, G's. DS1 Ross. Shout it out. You already. Chopper, what's goody, homie? Yeah, listen. Yeah, listen. How the fuck is this nigga Big Dice? Big Dice Velo. Velo with it. Yeah, I mean, or Mob Ties doing this 1-2. Big Dice run up in the chat typing all crazy. SMDs and all type shit. I ain't no Dice. I ain't no Dice was known for shit like that. Yo, Dice. You fucked me up with that one. Monster Mo. Velo. Velo, Monster Mo on your top, boy. All type of allegations, talking about sugar booger and all type of shit. This nigga Monster Mo, he on one. He on one. Just talk, real talk. You on one, playboy. I see you. I see, yeah, they doing God's work out here, Magnin. They doing God's work out here. I see you. I'm not condoning them allegations. I'm not saying nothing about them allegations. I'm just saying this is what old boy said. Old boy talking about sugar booger and all type shit. I don't even know. I don't even know this nigga Rosky. Hey, yo, Rosky say you fucked up. You will put your cash up, Rosky. Put your cash up, Rosky. This nigga Rosky say he fucked up. Rosky say he all the way fucked up, B. Rosky say he think he gonna be fucked up for a minute. Rosky say niggas like Wax Dog is cash apping Grizz Moolah. Everybody else cash apping niggas. Why niggas can't cash app me? Rosky say, yo, he fucked up. He fucked up out here. He gotta pay his bills. He gotta pay rent and all of that. He just started back working. Yeah, Rosky say he fucked up out here. That niggas help that little nigga out, B. Help that little nigga out, B. This nigga Rosky say he fucked up. Hold on real quick. Let me light up. Big Dice, yeah, you fucked me up, Big Dice. You fucked me up, Big Dice. Hold on, I don't know who that is. Oh, that wasn't you, Dice? I pardon self. That one, Dice. With Dice, you got a troll. Troll ran right up in there, Dice. SMD. I said, yo, this ain't like my nigga Dice. This ain't how my nigga Dice be moving, yo. This ain't like my nigga Dice, yo. All right, so boom. Bello said facts, it wasn't him. I believe that. Because Dice don't move like that. I'm like, yo, I ain't no Dice had it in him like that. That ain't Dice, yo. His trolls out here. It's crazy. These trolls out here. Crazy. Hey, yo, Chase. This nigga need help. Chase Milano. You need help. Hold on. Chase Milano, you need help, boy. Yeah, you need help. I'm gonna make doo-wop for you, Chase. You need help, boy. You need help. Chase did the whole prayer. Chase did a whole fucking prayer. Chase said he want all the smoke, but Artie, this nigga did the whole Lord's prayer. This nigga Chase did the whole Lord's prayer. First, the nigga, he praying, he about to light up. But then he catch himself about to light up. The nigga start praying for all the smoke but Artie. I ain't never seen no shit like this. This boy want all the smoke. Then you fuck the streets up, Chase. Chase, you fuck the streets up with the zesty dance. Yeah. That nigga fucked the streets up with the zesty dance. I said, hey, yo, that's what the fuck you should have done the first time instead of getting mad at me, nigga. You should have made a joke out the shit the first time. That was the way for you to come back the first time, no freaky. Instead of getting in your feelings, you not known for getting in your feelings, B. You known for being the wild and crazy God, the Tasmanian devil. That little thing you did right there, that's what you should have done the first time. You should have made a joke out the bitch, the zesty dance, and all of that. You had your good head wrap on, no freaky, your good hair wrap. You had your good hair wrap on, doing the zesty dance. Yeah. Nigga, you should make that a movement right now. Niggas gonna be jacking that, B. You gotta change the name of it though. Don't make it zesty dance, but change the name of it. Niggas gonna be change the name of that shit. Change, niggas gonna be jacking that shit. Niggas gonna be all at the club. Niggas gonna be, yeah. You need to go ahead and make that shit pop for you, homie. Go ahead and make that shit pop for you, but you shot the fuck out. You shot the fuck out, nothing for nothing. You shot out, B. This nigga say you want all the smoke. Once again, Bad Vibes, CK, Devon, Brooklyn, Flatbush, Bed-Stuy, Brownsville, Brooklyn. I hate to say it, B. I hate to say it, B. This nigga Devon, I don't know. I don't know. Speak truth over lies. I don't know. I don't know. This nigga Devon got receipts for days. I don't know. I'm just saying. That's how it's appearing. It's appearing like this nigga got receipts for days. I don't know. I don't know. This nigga breakdown, he's immaculate. I hate to say it because a nigga has smoke with me. I hate to give a nigga his props or his flowers when he had smoke with me, but I got to be unbiased. Smoke and no smoke. This nigga breakdown game is immaculate. I don't know, CK. He catching you in all type of shit, CK. I don't know. I don't know, CK. 1 minute in the same breath, you said you never made it to level 3. You say you never made to level 3. You turn right around and say, when I was on level 3, hey, yo, I don't know. And niggas went to court that, because niggas be talking fast and all of that. It's a live. Niggas is really ain't, I mean, reacting like they need to be reacting on a live and all of that. This nigga Devon, he got time to break shit down. Niggas setting up little clips and all of that. Well, you said this shit, B. Nah, I never made the level 3. Never made the level 3. But when I was on level 3, I was only on there for a hot minute though. It don't matter. If you was on there for a hot minute or a whole hour, it don't matter. You said you never was on level 3, B. I don't know. I don't know. Even though the tapes is wrong. Even though the tapes is wrong, them tapes is real damaging, B. Them tapes is real damaging, B. The tapes is damaging on some. I never said this shit, and the nigga come right back around and prove nigga said this shit. The nigga breakdown game is damaging when he go back and he get clips from 050. He go back and he get clips from Bullets Gotti. He go back and he get clips from 2 years ago, a year ago, or whatever. And he pieced them shits up. I don't know. I hate to say it. I hate to say it because the nigga had smoke with me. I hate to say it. The nigga told me I was a rap lover because I fucks with Fuquan. I ain't see Fuquan. I ain't see no DD5 and no shit. I ain't see none of that. So I don't know. I fucks with Fruit. But I hate to give this nigga his flowers because the nigga got smoked with me, B. But nothing for nothing. This nigga be making niggas look bad, B. He be making niggas look bad. I can't front. Can't front. CK, he on your body. You heard me? That nigga on your body, CK. I don't know, B. I don't know, B. Shit crazy. Nigga said Shoutouts. Nigga said Shoutouts. Connecticut, China had the triple O's on pressure. Say he had the triple O's under pressure. This ain't the first time I heard this, though. I heard that nigga RIP. I heard that nigga Connecticut, China, Shoutouts was wilding with his razor game and all of that. His tag game and all of that. I heard the nigga don't forget shit neither. I heard he sleep on niggas. I heard he sleep on niggas, wait like a year and some change later and eat niggas, no freaky. Right? Nigga said Shoutouts had triple O's under pressure. Nigga said when Shoutouts stepped in the building, the nigga CK was terrified. I don't know. I don't know. This just what I heard. I don't know. I don't know. It's just what I heard. It's what niggas is talking about. It's what niggas is talking. I told you this nigga is a new type of institutionalized. I told you all that. He ain't the institutionalized nigga that want to stay behind the G wall. He ain't that nigga. He ain't the institutionalized nigga that can't make it on the street. He ain't that nigga. The nigga counting 40, 50 stacks all on live. Let this nigga tell it. He got investments and all type shit, land and property and all the type shit. I see it. I see you was listening to niggas though. You act like you don't be hearing me, nigga. I seen the polo. 2 L's up. I seen the polo. You done slimmed your shit down. Yeah, you went from the extra large to like the medium right now. No freaky, it look better on you, nigga. That extra large 2, 3X shit was looking crazy, nigga. Word. But I don't know, B. I don't know, B. This nigga breakdown game is immaculate. I don't know, B. I don't know. I don't know. This nigga Wax AP calling niggas 7 in the morning. This nigga Wax AP calling niggas 7 in the morning about I'm gonna beat you up, Artie. Artie, I told you. That's that nigga favorite line. Y'all niggas scared of me. I seen that nigga when he pulled up on BDB or whoever shit. Y'all niggas scared of me. That's that nigga favorite line. He been practicing that shit since junior high school, B. Pay that shit no attention. But he called it nigga 7 in the morning. He called it nigga 7 in the morning. He all on BDB shit, count a little paper and all of that, right? But let me find out you sold that BMW for some flossing money on YouTube. I noticed that wasn't the drop top you was in. That was a hard top, right? Let me find out You sold the BMW so you could come on YouTube and floss with a little cash in your pocket. Anything for YouTube, B. Anything for YouTube. This nigga Jersey J. I gotta light up for this one. I gotta light up for this one. Troll Patrol. Dirty Sanchez. Nigga Jersey J sending all type of warning shots. He sending shot banks. Break bread, ho. Make content great again, nigga. Clubhouse, nigga. Shot banks. And nigga sending warning shots. Shot say you want the smoke. Nothing for nothing. Shot live for this shit. Shot live for Shot Banks like this type of shit. B, keep his name popping. Nothing for nothing. He live for this type of shit right here. That nigga Shot Banks is welcoming all the smoke. But Jersey Jason and mad warning shots. But that's just a little jokey thing, I think, between Jersey J and Shot Banks. That's just a little jokey thing. That nigga really on your top, KB. KB, he on your top. Yeah, Jersey J say he feeling away. Say he feeling away like niggas ain't respecting the great material he put out there. Yep, say he feeling away like niggas is kind of jealous. Like, why you ain't giving me that shit to run with? Why you let old boy get that shit and run with it first? Shot Banks, Jersey J say he feeling away, KB. Jersey J say he feeling away, KB. And I don't know, nothing for nothing. I remember I was in the bushes one time and me and you had first got into the KB and you called my name, you called Empress Cat name, and you called Jersey J name, said we was on some fuck shit. I do remember that. I remember that. But yeah, Jay say he feeling away. Yeah. Like niggas ain't respecting that he had one of the biggest topics, no freaky. He had one of the biggest topics in the whole sector. The last 2 weeks, the two topics that came up in the last 2 weeks, some of the biggest topics in the sector. One being bigger than the other, no freaky, because that nigga damn near famous. That niggas know this nigga. But that nigga in this section, Josh, was one of the biggest topics, no freaky, that's in this sector than singing, B. Because it was actual proof, B. Yeah, that nigga Jersey J feeling away. He feeling away. That's a fact. Yo, the hat, China. This nigga banged out. Yeah, the hat banged out, B. 10 toes down. He said, yo, hot 10 toes down to the whole bid on the same yard in the mook house. Niggas get moved around. Niggas be packing their bags crazy on the move around. You might be over here, you might be over here, you might be upstate, you might be downstate, you might be all over. He said, how the fuck, son, did his whole bid on the same fucking yard on top of that in the mook house? I don't know. Tizzle tell you, I don't know, Tizzle. I don't know, Tizzle. Gary, I don't know, Gary. Big Dice, I don't know. I don't know how a nigga do his whole bid on 20-some years. We ain't talking about a 3-year bid or 4-year bid. Not even a 7-year bid. Nigga did 20-some years on his same fucking yard in the mook house. I don't know. That's just what I was told. I ain't do no bids with these niggas. I don't know. But I always told you it'd be the Mr. Olympia niggas. The Mr. Olympia niggas be on some other shit behind that G-War. Told you all that. I ain't putting nothing on nobody. I'm just saying the Mr. Olympia niggas be on some other shit behind that G-War though. I don't know. China told this nigga his handle was bring it on down. Bring it on down, no freaky. Helping niggas with squats and all type shit. He spot niggas on squats, bring it on down. Hey, yo, no freaky. This nigga China wild. This nigga China a wild boy. Yeah, this nigga China a wild boy, bring it on down. So that's that nigga handle. That nigga handle name, bring it on down. I say, yo, this nigga shot the fuck out, B. Yeah, the hat shot the fuck out. Told that nigga bring it on down, B. Niggas just talking about having paperwork parties. He told Saladin, he told Saladin he need to stay in the Great Brother algorithm. That's what he told Saladin. Stay in the Great Brother algorithm. Say you don't like this shit, stop dibbling and dabbling in this shit. Stay in the Great Brother algorithm. He told Saladin he ain't gonna get nowhere rubbing shoulders with 10 toes down. But That depends on how you look at it. That depends on how you look at it in all actuality. In all actuality, between 050 and between 10 toes down, no freaky, the type of dude Saladin is, he gains more by rubbing shoulders with 10 toes down than he does 050. That's a fact he does. He gains more, the type of dude Saladin is. And when I say the type of dude Saladin is, I'm not talking shit about Saladin. I'm talking about the type of shit that Saladin presents, the type of shit that Saladin talks about, Saladin's discussions, his pre-records and his lives. They ain't no 50 material. They ain't no 50 material at all. It might not be 10 toes down material, but 10 toes, he can fit into that because 10 toes be trying to play all the type of shit. He want to be the good guy, the community guy, this type of guy. 050 ain't never claiming to be the community. 050 ain't never claiming to be the community type of guy, none of that shit, right? They ain't what they doing, right? So he gained more by fucking with 10 toes down. He could get around a bigger crowd, no freaky, by fucking with 10 toes down. He could fuck with niggas like Benny by fucking with 10 toes down. That's the type of shit Saladin on. So if you think about it, yeah, he gained a lot from rubbing shoulders with that nigga. And I'm gonna keep it official. I saw your breakdown, Saladin. I was in the bushes, Saladin. I saw your breakdown. I was in the bushes, right? To keep it funky, I'm gonna give you that. You kept it official. You kept it official, but you looking for 10 toes down to step up to the plate. That nigga is above admonishment. 10 toes down think he above admonishment. We done talked about this already. 10 toes down think he above admonishment, so he ain't gonna take no blame for this. He can't admit that he started this whole shit. Some men won't let him admit that he started this whole shit. Everybody can see it. Everybody, Black now, shout it out. Uncle Ralph, shout it out. Beaver, shout it out. Everybody can see that this nigga 10 toes down, all this is a reflection of what the fuck he did. All of this is a reflection of what he did. But you think he don't see that shit? He see that shit. But to him, nah, it's not a reflection of him. He ain't got nothing to do with it to him. That's why I don't know. I would have been stepped out. If I'm the nigga that's known for putting paperwork on niggas, right? If I'm the nigga that's known for correcting paperwork that other niggas put out on niggas, now they got that wrong. See, y'all niggas never been locked up, or y'all never been to the low library. Y'all don't know this, that, and the third. If I'm that type of nigga, and a nigga who I call my mans in them, I rocks with this nigga. I be riding around in the city with this nigga. I'm all on Math Hoffa with this nigga. I'm all on this podcast and that podcast with this nigga. That nigga be talking about me, I be talking about him. That's my mans in them. I would have been the first one to jump out to put some straightening on this shit, B. Niggas wouldn't have to tell me nothing. I'm jumping out the window. Oh, nah, this nigga talking about my man Benny. I'm jumping out the window. Why you ain't jumped out the window, 10 toes? Shaft, why you ain't jumped out the window, Shaft? You quick to jump out the window on everything else. The only way I can't see you jumping out the window is if Benny hit you and told you, don't say nothing. But I can't believe that Benny hit you and told you, don't say nothing, when this nigga is on a whole campaign right now. He from podcast to podcast, all the big boy shits too, all the shits with numbers. He from podcast to podcast doing damage control. He from podcast to podcast doing damage control. So if he from podcast to podcast doing damage control, why you ain't out there helping that nigga on the damage control? When in all actuality, it all stems from you, Playboy. I don't understand that. I don't understand that, B. I don't understand that. But before I get to that, let me get back to China. China on Mikey B top 2. None for nothing. China said the whole eyes ain't respect Mikey B behind that wall. I don't know. I don't know about that. Like I said, I never did a bid with these niggas. But when I heard of Mikey B name, it was in a good light. The one time I did hear it in a bad light is when he went to war with niggas. But he said the old lies ain't respect that. That nigga been no better than me. He better with niggas. I don't know. But yeah, China was on his bully shit. He was on his bully shit, talking about boy wifing and all of that. I ain't gonna talk about nobody's wifey. Mikey B wifey, nobody's wifey. I ain't talking about nobody's wifey, but wifeys and mama loves. I ain't talking about wifeys. I ain't talking about mama loves. But that nigga, he was on his bully shit. So Devon, shout it out, baby girl. How you, mama? He was on his bully shit. That's a fact. Word. This nigga asked behind the bar, how much Dr. Josh pay you? How much Dr. Josh paid you? Hey, yo. He said, yeah, how much Dr. Josh paid you? Why is you in the algorithm from running your flappers, B? Why you in the algorithm from running your lips, B? No freaky. Hey, yeah. But yo, to behind the bar's credit, some may see it as a discredit, some may see it as a credit, right? But to behind the bar's credit, behind the bar ain't know the questions to ask. Behind the bar was looking at it like, oh, everybody talking about this nigga? All right, everybody talking about this nigga. Ain't nobody reached out to this nigga to let him tell his side of the story? All right. I'm about to fuck the streets up. I'm about to fuck my numbers up and all of that. We about to run it up with this one right here. Because I'm going to be the only nigga that get this nigga on camera, on a live. That's how behind the ball was looking at it. The behind the ball was looking at it strictly for the opportunity. That's how behind the ball was looking at it. The behind the ball was looking at it strictly for the YouTube numbers and the YouTube move. That's how behind the ball was looking at it. Behind the ball, not a jail nigga, so he don't know the questions to ask. Behind the ball is a civilian. He don't play the streets, so he didn't know how to approach the situation. So to his credit, and maybe his discredit, to his credit for not asking the proper questions, but to his discredit for just running it up for the numbers, that's all he did. That's all he did was running up for the numbers. They ain't his bag. He said it, they ain't his bag. He's not no street nigga. He's a working man. He don't understand how jail niggas and street niggas would go to prison for 5 years for a flat million. He don't understand that. And that's good for him. He don't understand that. But y'all gotta look at it from that level. You gotta look at it from that level. They ain't his bag, yo. So he ain't know what to ask. But yo, on some real shit. Unruly, shout it out. Scott Swizzy, shout it out. Teach TV, shout it out. On some real shit though, right? Mikey B. Mikey B. Mikey B is free. We locked in. Moshe, KK. Mikey B, you in a sticky situation, G's, no freaky. Mikey B, you in a sticky situation, G's, no freaky. That's damn near family right there. More than Queens, that's damn near family right there. You rock with KK super hard body. That's KK blood right there. You in a sticky situation. You want to be loyal to KK and the family and all of that, but you want to call it down the middle. It's impossible. When you that emotionally, no freaky. When you that emotionally wrapped up into the situation, it's impossible, G's. It's impossible to be unbiased on this situation, especially how you gonna be unbiased on the situation when you got KK and Benny right there. Don't matter what's being said. Don't matter when Zip come on, no freaky, and say his little 1-2. When he go off the air, it's still KK and Benny right there. The most unbiased you was when you was telling them niggas 10 Toes started this whole shit. They ain't want to hear that then, but you made sure you got that out. That was the most unbiased you was. But other than that, you cannot be unbiased in this whole situation, Mikey B, and not still be cool with KK, not still be cool with Benny. It's impossible. You set Gully TV straight, though. I respect that. I respect that. Right? But you can't. You right. Son never said Benny ratted on him. He never said that. He said, according to the DD5, the DA said that Benny was the CI. According to the DD5, he didn't say Benny ratted on him, right? There's a lot of comparisons going around, a lot of hypotheticals. But I gotta ask a few questions. Let me ask a few questions. Let's say take the shit away that Zip with the Drip talking about, right? Let me ask a few questions real quick. Let me ask a few questions. The Supreme Team shit was a Fed case. I don't know if y'all niggas ever did Fed time. I did Fed. Supreme Team shit was a Fed case, right? According to Benny, he caught a charge right before that and caught his state bid. What he did, 2, 3 years, 3 years? He caught his state bid, right? If that was a Fed case, how come the feds ain't pull him up? Anybody's done a bid before, if you've done a state bid before or a Fed bid before, you've seen the feds go to the state and pull niggas on the Fed case. It's happened thousands of times, millions of times it's happened, especially in drug cases. They'll go pull niggas off the state bid and pull them into the Fed case. And 9 times out of 10, you might fuck around and get less time fucking with the feds than you would state. But in his situation now, I don't think 3 years, you couldn't get no less than 3, right? But how come the feds ain't pull him up? I've seen the feds go pull niggas up. My people, Sham. Sham was on a state bid. They had a big RICO charge and all type shit in fucking Williamton, North Carolina. He was caught up in that shit with Lacey and all the niggas. He was caught up in that shit, right? Bang. They pulled Sham off the state bid and gave him the Fed charge, and he caught less time doing the Fed than he would have if he would have caught the state bid. So I'm just asking Benny, how come they ain't pull you up? You telling me the feds let you slide after all that work they put in? The feds don't come on no bullshit. The feds be putting work in for a year, at least 6 months, 6, 7 months, a year, 2 years, 3 years, they've been following niggas, right? The feds put their work in, right? You was the face of Supreme Team at 1 minute, right? Prince, Benny, Just, right? You was the face at 1 minute, right? Them niggas put their homework in so they know that you rocking, that you're a part of the Supreme Team, a big part of the Supreme Team. They know this. So when they go sweep and lock all these niggas up, they let you stay on your little state bid, knowing that the feds take top priority, knowing that the feds want their numbers because of their conviction rate, knowing that the feds know that you was a part of this organization. They ain't even come to the States and pull you up. I don't know about that, Playboy. A lot of shit, since this topic then came up, a lot of shit, niggas is looking at a lot of shit and questioning a lot of shit. How come the feds ain't pull you up on that case with Supreme Team, Benny? It was a Fed case. I don't understand that. I don't understand that, B. I don't understand that, why they ain't pull him up. Niggas is talking about, yo, it still ain't proven that it was him in the DD5, right? Niggas is trying to say it was Tata. I done heard all type shit in the last couple days. Niggas trying to say it was Tata. Niggas trying to say they calling Tata music because of Pepper. Since Pepper was his baby mama from Salt and Pepper, niggas trying to say it was Tata. Now that's why they call Tata music. Okay, I heard that. I heard that. I heard that. But let me ask you this though. The young guns ain't shoot up Tata mama house. They shot up Benny mama house. We go forget about that. We go forget that these same niggas shot up this nigga mama love house. We go forget about that. They ain't shoot up Tata house. We go forget that these same niggas popped that nigga big brother. They ain't shoot Tata brother. They ain't shoot Tata peoples. They shot that nigga big brother. So we just go forget that. We go forget that. We go forget that the same niggas shot your mama love house up. The same niggas shot your big brother, and you go write an affidavit on behalf of these same niggas, at least the team of these niggas, you go right after, I don't know. If a nigga shoot my mama love house up, right? I don't know. If a nigga pop my big brother, right? I don't know. I know I ain't going to jail snitching on the niggas or going to the boys snitching on the niggas, but I damn sure ain't signing no affidavits. R.I.P. Big Nose Troy. R.I.P. E-Money Bags. R.I.P. Black Judge. I damn sure not going to sign no affidavits after a nigga they clap my brother, after a nigga shot my mama love house up. The only reason I'm going to sign the affidavit is because I know them niggas got me dead to the right. And if I don't sign this affidavit, they might kill my mama love, they might kill my brother, and niggas go definitely be on my top. I ain't safe out this motherfucker. I ain't safe out this motherfucker. So yeah, I need to go sign this affidavit. Cause these young guns, these niggas don't get two fucks about nobody. These young gun niggas don't get two fucks about nobody. We heard it all in songs and all type shit. 50 said it. These young gun niggas don't get two fuck E-Money Bags and give a fuck about nobody. Besides young guns, Big Nose Troy ain't give a fuck about nobody. But you telling me, you go and sign an affidavit, Boogie Black. Boogie Black, I got pressure on you, Boogie Black, no freaky. I think you did something, Boogie Black, no freaky. I send niggas to clap your mother house up, Boogie Black. I catch your big brother, Boogie Black, and I put some hot in that nigga. Boogie Black, you coming to sign an affidavit for me? If I did all of that shit? If I did all of that shit, you coming to sign an affidavit for me, Playboy? These niggas is trying to spin niggas. These niggas is trying to spin niggas. This nigga is on a whole motherfucking damage control campaign. This nigga is on a whole damage control campaign. Mac Mean, talk to me, Mac Mean. I'm wrong, Mac Mean. Hypothetically speaking, Mac Mean, am I wrong? I'ma go sign an affidavit for a nigga who shot my mama love house up. I'ma go sign an affidavit, Mac Mean, for a nigga who had his peoples shoot my big brother. Nah, Playboy, this shit ain't adding up. I deal with math, God. I don't know about you, but I deal with math, God. It ain't adding up. It ain't that. I'm sorry, KK. I'm sorry, KK. That's not a reflection on you. You ain't do that work. Your uncle did that work. I'm sorry, KK. But it is what it is. Mikey B, you cannot remain unbiased in this situation, Mikey B. I even heard you say, well, I saw some more shit last night. But even with the shit, it's looking nasty. It's looking a little sticky. But even with the shit I heard or saw last night, I can't definitely say that was been me. Yeah, giving all type of outs, Playboy. You giving all type of outs, Playboy. I can't give no outs because I'm not invested into that. I'm not emotionally invested into that. I don't have no friendships and no ties over there. Niggas ain't on my platform, so I ain't got to be biased. Let's not forget, these niggas shot this okay. A nigga hit me earlier today. Nah, son, that ain't who music is. Music is Tata. And how the fuck you go call music Tata? Oh, music Tata because you know it's baby mama Pepper. Yeah, I know it's baby mama Pepper. Well, you know Pepper in the music industry, so they gave them that code name music because of Pepper. It was music. I mean, it was Tata. Okay, Tata. Okay, Tata. Music is Tata. Okay. How come them young gun niggas ain't clap Tata mama house up? How come them young gun niggas ain't clap Tata, big brother? How come them young gun niggas ain't make Tata peoples sign an affidavit? How come? Black you now, it don't make sense, black you now. How come they don't give two fucks about nobody? So that means they don't give two fucks about Benny and they don't give two fucks about Tata. But see, It's to me, it's a little deeper. Maybe I'm reaching. But to me, it's a little deeper, no freaky. Let me tell you what I'm thinking, Magdalene. Big Dice, let me tell you what I'm thinking. Bucks, shout it out. Network Calico, let me tell you what I'm thinking. This is Queen's history, B. This is Queen's history, B. I'm a Brooklyn nigga. This is Queen's history. You let Zip tell it. I believe I heard Zip say, Dev used to run with that nigga Mama Love back in the day. Dev used to run with the nigga Zip Mama Love back in the day. That's what I heard Zip say earlier. We already know Zip Pops and his uncle. They was their names was ringing in the town. They was them niggas in Queens. We already know this. Queens history. So you telling me you flipping on Queens and Queens history for an uptown nigga who ain't even jumped out the door yet, out the window yet? On every podcast, you made sure that niggas didn't talk about 10 toes down on every podcast. The only podcast a nigga got away saying something about 10 toes down was Mikey B, because he was going to set that straight. This Queen's history. Your sister used to fuck with the nigga Mama Love. I'm pretty sure you know who the nigga Pops is and his uncles and all of that. I'm pretty sure all y'all niggas know who the Bostics is and all of that. A family of motherfucking street motherfuckers. A whole family. A whole pedigree of street motherfuckers. A whole pedigree of niggas that's gonna lay that pistol game down. A whole pedigree of niggas who go get to a bag. So you know these niggas. I wonder if that nigga Pops tried to extort you or something back in the day. I wonder if that nigga Pops tried to get at you about something back in the day. And you holding it in on the sons. I wonder. I may be reaching. I don't know. I may be reaching. But I'm just saying, okay, forget me reaching. This is Queen's history. You letting the uptown nigga but I don't know how long you've been fucking with 10 toes down. I don't know how long you've been fucking with son. But the damn shit don't go back as far as your history go back in Queens. Over a bag, you letting the bag come between Queen's history and your legacy, a bag. Because I'm pretty sure I'm hearing you and 10 toes down had something lined up. And then it's looking real funny too, because it's looking like ever since Zip told y'all niggas he didn't want to rock. He didn't want to rock with you and 10 toes down. Ever since that shit happened, all of a sudden he was a rat. All of a sudden his brother's a rat. All of a sudden his father's a rat. All of a sudden, when he said, I don't want to rock with you, all of a sudden he a rat. His brother a rat, his father a rat. All of a sudden it was an extra double down, no freaky on Zip. That niggas doubled down on that nigga, went harder, no freaky. You see what it get you? You see what it get you? You see what it get you? Y'all can say all the shit y'all want to fucking say. According to the paperwork, it's in the DD5, according to the paperwork. Y'all can say all the shit y'all want to say. Why sign an affidavit? Especially after niggas that clapped your mother love house up. Especially after niggas that clapped your big brother. Why sign an affidavit? Why recant your statement? Even when you said on this shit, I signed the affidavit. Nigga, I signed the affidavit. Even Mikey B was like, oh, whoa, you signed the affidavit? Whoa. KK was looking like, nigga, why the fuck did you say that shit? Shit was going good. We had these niggas, son, shit was going good until you said that shit. Why you said you signed the affidavit? Why sign the affidavit after niggas know these niggas done put pressure on your mama love? Niggas done put pressure on your big brother and walked you down here or drove you down there or rode with you down here to the lawyer to sign an affidavit for this nigga. That's because you did bad, playboy. That's because you did bad, playboy. Blow Dollars, shout out. I seen y'all, Blow Dollars. I seen you in Cosmology Bay. That was good work. That was good work y'all did. I understand what y'all was doing. That was good work. But my question, Smitty Brim, here's my question, Smitty Brim. Smitty Brim, me and you got smoke, Smitty Brim. City Bam, shout it out. Cosmology Bay, shout it out. Smitty Brim, me and you got smoke, right, Smitty? We got smoke, street smoke. We heavy in the streets, we got smoke, right? Smitty Brim, forget if you snitched the wrote statements on niggas and told the police. Forget if you a CI. Forget the whole CI shit. We gonna take the whole CI shit up out of this. Smitty Brim, me and you got smoke. I done got caught on some bullshit. I'm up on the island and all that, right? I send my peoples to your mother love house to clap your mother love house up, Smitty Brim. Now, not only that, Smitty Brim, my peoples catch your big brother and put something hot in your big brother, Smitty Brim. Why the fuck are you going to sign an affidavit for me, Smitty? Why you going to sign an affidavit for me, Cosmology Bay? Why you going to sign a Cosmology Bay? And you know, because you from Queens. This Queens history. Niggas know the Young Guns clap that nigga mama love house up. Niggas know the Young Guns clap that nigga brother. So Smitty Brim, back to me and you. Forget the CI, Smitty Brim. If me and you got smoke, I'm on the island and I send my team to your mother love house. They clap your mother love house up. I send my team to your brother. They clap your brother in the leg or whatever. Smitty Brim, are you going to sign an affidavit for me, nigga? What type of sense that shit make, cuz? What type of shit that shit make, Smitty? Don't make good sense, B. It don't make good sense unless y'all niggas caught me. Unless y'all niggas caught me dirty. Unless y'all niggas caught me red-handed. Unless y'all niggas know it's me. And y'all putting pressure on everybody close to me to let me know, nigga, we gonna kill these niggas, nigga, if you don't take that statement back, B. That's the only way I'm writing the affidavit, son. It's the only way I'm writing the affidavit, son. Nigga, you already saw, nigga, we had clapped your mother love house up, nigga. You already saw, if we wanted to kill that nigga Joe, we would have killed that nigga. We just gave him a warning shot. Nigga, don't make this shit go no further. You know how we play, Playboy. Fuck you, fuck the Supreme Team. Y'all know how we giving it up, Playboy. Let's make this right. Let's make this right, Benny. Sign that affidavit. And niggas sign that affidavit, B. There's no other reason. There's no other reason. It's Queens history, facts. I say less on this topic when we move different in BK. The Queen stand up. But your Dice, stop playing with me, Dice. You going to sign an affidavit for me after I did all that shit to you, Dice? Forget about me being a confidential informant. Dice, after I did all that shit for you going to sign a fucking affidavit on me? Nah, Playboy, the shit don't add up. The shit don't add up. Mrs. J, salute. The shit don't add up, yo. I ain't trying to hear it. I ain't trying to hear it, yo. It's a good control damage play. It's a good control damage play, but I ain't trying to hear it, B. It don't make sense. It don't make sense. Like Son said, let me tell you what else don't make sense. Cosmology Bay, all my Queens niggas. Let me tell you what else don't make sense. Everybody, well, not everybody, niggas was saying that Blackie was the one snitching. Niggas was saying it was Blackie snitching on Big Nose Troy and all them niggas. It was Blackie, Black Just. Supreme heard them rumors just like everybody else heard them rumors. Soon as Supreme touched ground from behind the G-wall, Supreme was running with Black. Supreme was running with Black Just. Supreme wasn't fucking with Benny. Why is that? Why is that? Why Benny was the face of Supreme Team for a minute? Why when Supreme came home, he ain't fuck with Benny, but he was fucking with Black Just? When Black just got shot, he was sitting in the joint with Supreme. Dice, answer me this, Dice. Why when Supreme came home, he was fucking with Blackie, but he wasn't fucking with Benny? Answer me that, cuz. All right, so let's break it down. First, they saying you a confidential informant named Music. First, they saying that you gave up everything that happened on the motherfucking basketball court. What was that, Baisley? That was Baisley, right? That you gave up everything that happened on the basketball court, right? You even said the confidential informant, like Zip says, the confidential informant named all the heavy hitters that was out there. Ain't Benny a heavy hitter? Why Benny wasn't named as one of the heavy hitters that was out there? According to Benny, when the shit happened, everybody surrounded him like he was the president. Everybody surrounded Benny like he was the president. So if everybody surrounded Benny like he was the president so he wouldn't get hurt, don't that quote unquote make him a big hitter? Why in the DD5 every other big hitter is named except for Benny? Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. That's the biggest big name nigga out there, no freaky. The biggest big name nigga out there at the time, no freaky, was Benny. So you telling me the CI name all the heavy hitters that was out there but Benny? Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here, Scott Swizzy. It don't make sense. All right, so that shit don't make sense. Okay, but they saying that you a CI and you gave everything up and you telling niggas that it was Big Nose Troy who clapped the nigga Colton. You telling niggas it was Big Nose Troy that clapped the nigga Colton. The young guns hear about this shit. Oh, they saying this nigga Benny, the one who telling niggas that Troy clapped this nigga. The young guns go to your mother house. Bang, 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 bang. Light your mother shit the fuck up. The young guns catch your brother. Bam! Put something hot in your brother's leg or whatever, right? You go sign an affidavit for these same niggas so Troy could come home? This, you can't make this shit up. This shit don't make no sense. This shit does not make sense. I don't give a fuck about how much damage control niggas is doing. This shit don't make sense, Playboy. Don't make good sense. It don't make good sense, man. All respect to you, KK. And I know you like, fuck your respect. I understand that. Fuck my respect. That's your family member. That's your uncle. That's your blood. I understand that. But KK, this shit don't make sense. KK, you going to sign an affidavit? You going to write an affidavit for niggas that clapped your mama love house up, KK? KK, you going to write an affidavit for niggas that shot your brother, KK? Fuck out of here. But Mikey B, you in a sticky situation, no freaky. No freaky. You in a sticky situation. You can't call it. You can't call it unbiased. There's no way possible for you to call this situation right here unbiased. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Like I said, watching niggas from afar, like the Supreme team. Watching niggas up close and personal, like Big Donnie Smallwood. Watching niggas like these niggas. Demencio, C-Born, K-Born. Watching niggas like these niggas made me be the nigga I became. So like I said not too long ago, how many young niggas' lives you corrupted, Benny, that wanted to be you? How many young niggas' lives in Queens you corrupted that wanted to be you? For at the end of the day, for there to be some smut on your name about you being a confidential informant? You corrupted niggas like me. You corrupted niggas like Smitty Brown. You corrupted niggas like Big Dice. You corrupted niggas like Dutch. R.I.P. Agard. I'm just saying, B. I'm just saying the shit ain't adding up, man. The shit ain't adding up, man. The shit ain't adding up, man. Shit ain't adding up, man. Because everybody want to stick to, oh, that's another nigga's appeal. Yes, it is another nigga's appeal. It is another nigga's appeal. Everybody's saying that in the appeal, he not saying that Benny snitched on him. You are correct. In the appeal, he's not saying that Benny name snitched on him. He's saying another case had Benny's name in the shit in the DD5 as a CI named Music. Now, when you go back to see what the CI Music told on, the CI Music told on the shooting in Baisley Park when Big Nose Troy clapped that nigga Colton. Okay. The reason Big Nose Troy clapped that nigga Colton is Colton clapped his peoples, the nigga Class. But Class wasn't really the target. The chick was the target. Class was, I hate to say it, collateral damage in the wrong place at the wrong time. Whoever would have been with that chick that day would have got clapped the fuck up. Whoever would have been with that chick that day would have got clapped up because it was her day. But lo and behold, she lived. Class, the one who died, R.I.P. So the CI told that whole shit, how it happened, why it happened, where it happened, who was there. It's what the CI told. Now, the young guns, for some type of way through the grapevine, they hear that Benny is the nigga telling. So they clap Benny mama house up. They clap Benny brother up. If I'm Benny, if I'm not the one telling, I'm damn sure not signing no affidavit. But the only reason you sign an affidavit is to recant a prior statement. So the CI's private, whoever the CI was, the CI's prior statement was, I saw Troy buck that nigga in Baisley Park in front of everybody. And you want to know why Troy bucked that nigga? Troy bucked that nigga over this situation right here that happened in Brownsville, Brooklyn. On top of all of that, niggas go clap my mother house up and clap my brother, and I'm still go write an affidavit. The only reason good people who never been to jail, never been to prison, don't know about this shit. The only reason you're writing the affidavit is the motherfucker recant a prior statement. So the affidavit says that, no, I ain't see Troy do that. I ain't say Troy did that. So if that's what the affidavit says, I ain't see Troy ain't do that, I ain't had nothing to do with that, what the prior statement said. The prior statement had to say the fucking opposite. Troy did this and Troy did that. That's what the fucking affidavit is. That's what the fucking affidavit is. Fuck out of here, man. R.I.P. Clash. Fuck out of here, man. R.I.P. Homo. Fuck out of here, man. This shit don't make good sense. I hate to say it. This shit, Uncle Ralph. It's just common fuck Uncle Ralph. It's just common sense, Uncle Ralph. It's just common fucking sense, Uncle Ralph. Nah, man. Y'all keep trying to spin this shit all you want. Answer me this. Benny was Supreme Team. Benny was Supreme, Kenneth Supreme McGriff, and Prince Little Man. When Supreme came home, how come he was fucking with the nigga that they said snitched on niggas? Because he knew Blackie ain't snitch. He knew Blackie, he knew Black just didn't tell. But who he wasn't fucking with was Benny. Make that make sense. You telling me you not even gonna do a welcome home party with this nigga? Niggas did a going away party for Fat Cat. You ain't gonna do a welcome home party for Supreme McGriff? The nigga who put you on? This nigga not fucking with you. This nigga not hanging with you. He not taking no pictures with you. He not doing nothing with you. But he fucking with Blackie though. Make that make sense. Make that make sense. Dutch, make that make sense, Dutch. Dutch, make that make sense, Dutch. I don't give a fuck how y'all niggas is trying to spin it. It don't make sense. Number one, the CI on his prior statement stated that Troy and all them niggas, Troy killed that nigga at Baisley Park in front of everybody. And this is the reason why Troy killed him over a joint that happened in Brooklyn, the 73rd and all of that. That was the CI's first statement. The young guns hear that Benny is the one snitching. The young guns run down on Benny's brother and put some hot in that nigga. The young guns run down on Benny's mother house and clap his mother house up. Benny goes to the lawyer and writes an affidavit saying that Troy didn't do none of that. The reason for an affidavit is to recant your prior statement. So if the affidavit says that he didn't do none of that, what the fuck was the prior statement? And if you clap my mother house up and you clap my brother up, and I know I'm not a snitch, I know I didn't do nothing wrong, I'm gonna sign an affidavit. Get the fuck out of here. Spin it how you want. Okay. Now Preem is about to come home from the G-War. Preem that nigga. Niggas was running around in the hood saying it was Black Just who snitched on Troy. I don't even think Troy believed that. He couldn't have believed that shit because he ain't seen nobody at Black Just. Troy and the Young Gunners didn't even believe that shit because he ain't seen nobody at Black Just. Ming, shout it out. Long time, Playboy. Oh, we got to go. We got to do with Black. Now the bad guy got to talk. The Young Gunners didn't send nobody at Black Just, even though later on it was E-Money Bag who killed Black Just, but he ain't mean to shoot Black Just. He was trying to get at Preem. And they saying Just only got hit in the leg. If Preem would have drove that nigga straight to the hospital, Just might have lived. But he wasn't aiming at Just, even though he a young gunner that ended up killing Just later on. He wasn't trying to hit Just up, R.I.P. He was trying to hit Preem up. Right? But back up. The Young Gunners ain't send nobody to Black Just house. The Young Gunners ain't pop Black Just and pop nobody in Black Just family. But supposedly he was the one who was snitching. Preem come home. Preem don't fuck with snitches. Preem come home. He gets the shaking once again with Black Just. Preem not shaking with Benny. Preem not fucking with Benny at all. Why is Preem not fucking with Benny? Why the Young Gunners ain't send nobody to Black Just house since niggas in the hood was trying to say Black Just snitch? Why the Young Gunners clap Benny mama house up and clapped his brother? Why does they say that the nigga signed an affidavit when the whole reason for an affidavit is to recant your first statement? Why is the CI name music when everybody know this nigga is in the music industry? Like I don't know, good people. I was about to light up my other split, but this is good enough. Like I don't know, good people. Like I don't know. Like I don't know, like this shit don't make sense. I ain't Perry Mason. I ain't Matlock. I ain't none of these niggas. But I know cap when I hear cap. I know a spin when I hear a spin. I know that shit. And I ain't none of these niggas. I know it's chestnut checkers. I know that shit. I don't know, B. I don't know, B. I don't know, B. Shit sound crazy. Shit sound crazy. I don't know. Shout it out, Black You Now, Scott Swizzy, Dutch, Jersey J, Carrie. They mad Benny was. Carrie said they mad Benny was fucking their girls. Top Shotter, Chase, Dog Soldier, shout it out. Digital Broadcast, shout it out. Big Evil, Black in the Moment TV, shout it out. Shy Banks, YZ, shout it out. Hey, YZ just said, I want to see the affidavit. YZ, why do you want to see the affidavit when the nigga said himself on We Locked In, he signed the affidavit? Benny said that. I ain't saying that. Zip with the Drip ain't saying that. KK ain't say that. Mikey B ain't say that. That nigga said out his own mouth, he signed the affidavit to the point Mikey B was like, yo, you signed what? Mikey B was even like, yo, you signed what? Nah, that's a fact, YZ. He said that. Oh, all right. He said, I know, bro, I know. So it ain't no need to see nothing. What's the reason for signing the affidavit, YZ? Let's just go right there, YZ. What's the reason for signing the affidavit? To recant your first statement. To recant your first statement. So anybody, whether it be Benny, whether it be me, whether it be you, anybody who signs the affidavit is to recant the first statement. So if the affidavit is saying, I didn't say Troy did none of that. Troy didn't shoot nobody. I ain't see Troy kill nobody. If the affidavit is saying that, YZ, what was the first statement? Answer me that, I'll leave it alone. Somebody answer me that, I'll leave this whole shit alone. Answer me that. Answer me that, good people. I will leave this whole shit alone. Answer me that. Answer me why they clapped that nigga Mother Love House up. Answer me that. Answer me why they clapped that nigga brother. Answer me that. Answer me why they ain't go to Just and clap Just. Why they ain't go to Just Mama House and clap Just Mama House up. Answer me that. Answer me why Preem comes home and he ain't fucking with Billy, but he fucking with Just. Answer me that. If you can answer me any of them shits right there, I'll leave it alone. Fuck the DD5. Even though the DD5 is the most important thing out the whole thing. But niggas acting like they don't want to pay attention to the DD5 because the DD5 came in an appeal of another nigga's case. Okay, so fuck the DD5. Answer me why the fuck is you signing shit for niggas that clapped your mother house up? Answer me why the fuck is you signing shit for niggas that clapped your brother? It don't make sense. It don't make sense. Latin Pain, it don't make sense, Latin Pain. It don't make sense. DGR, it don't make sense. Audie, it don't make sense. Shy Banks, it don't make sense. You right. You 100% Latin Pain. Post, he knew too much, Post. He knew too much, Post. That's a fact. He knew too much. YZ said it's wild, all of it. Plus his energy was off. His energy was definitely off. The boy on a whole motherfucking controlled damage campaign right now. He go hit every platform in the next month, B. This nigga's on a whole damage control campaign right now, son. Nah, B. Nah, B, you can't spin me. You can't spin me, homie. You can't spin me, homie. And you thinking you spinning these other niggas. You ain't spinning these other niggas. These other niggas is trying to get content off of it, right? I believe Gully paid that nigga a couple stacks for that interview. And anybody else who go interview that nigga is coming out the pocket to interview this nigga. Mikey B ain't have to come out the pocket to interview niggas. That's family. That's KK. Anybody else is shooting that nigga money to interview this nigga. Yo, you even have Glaze. Even I knew Glaze was gonna jump on it. I knew Glaze was gonna jump on it. You know the reason why I knew Glaze was gonna jump on it? Because you let Glaze tell it out of Glaze's mouth. He said he can't prove it, but Glaze said he believed you snitched on Preem. I mean, not Preem, on Prince. That's what Glaze said. Glaze said he believed you snitched on Prince. What y'all niggas roommates? What you and Prince roommates? You and Prince was roommates. Y'all had a crib together and all of that. You was part of the Supreme team and all of that. You catch a little bullshit state bid right before the suite goes down. Even on the suite, the feds don't go and pull you from the state up on this federal case. Even though the feds know you a heavy part of the Supreme team. Even though the feds know you fucks with Preem. Even though the feds know you are roommates and have a crib with Prince. You don't get pulled on a Fed case. Even though the feds are known for going to the state and pulling niggas. Don't matter if you got caught on a prior bid. They will go pull you on a Fed case because feds take precedence. I just told you what happened to my man Sham, my cousin Sham. I just told you. So you telling me the feds didn't know Benny was a part of the Supreme team? They was just gonna let Benny be happy with his little 2-3 years time when they want the Supreme team. When their conviction rate is astronomical. Come on, man. Make it make sense. Make it make sense, B. I'm telling them, make it make sense, Black. And this the ill shit about it. I ain't even from QU. But this is history. This is history. You was Prince's roommate. Y'all had a crib together. Preem was the businessman. Prince was the muscle. You ain't going no hits with Prince. Y'all was roommates. You ain't ever put your gun game down. Prince was the hitter. How Prince get on the Fed case, Preem get on the Fed case, and numerous of other niggas get on the Fed case. But you the only nigga who didn't get on the Fed case. When the feds will go pull niggas from the state bid to put them on the Fed case. I knew Glaze was gonna get at it because Glaze, like I said, you worse than Glaze. Because Glaze admit what he did. I can't fuck with what Glaze did. But Glaze admit what he did. But who better to break it down than a nigga who done some shit like this before? Who better to break it down than a nigga who done some shit like this before? And to your credit, he said he couldn't prove it last year sometime. But he said he believed you the one who snitched on Prince. Shit ugly, B. Shit is disgustingly ugly, B. Yeah, it's disgustingly ugly. Black, you now, they can't make sense of it. Yeah, he did. He did, Black. He did, Black. That's a whole fact he did. But you can't make sense of this shit right here. Tasha, what's goody, Tasha? Chip. You already know, Chip. You already know, Chip Low. Shout it out. I'm just saying, good people. Spin it. If you want to be one of them niggas that's getting spent on this shit, then be one of the niggas that's getting spent on this shit. You can't spin me on this shit. You right, homie. You right, homie. It all looks bad. It looks bad. That's a fact, Black. That's a fact, Black. That's a fact. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Shit crazy. What y'all think? Y'all think I'm reaching? YZ, you think I'm reaching? Black, you now, you think I'm reaching? Mac mean, you think I'm reaching? Boogie, you think I'm reaching, Boogie? You think I'm reaching, Boogie? Am I reaching? Am I reaching to say that the nigga who ran the Supreme Team, the nigga heard just like everybody else heard that supposedly Black Just was the one telling? Why the nigga that run Supreme Team, when he come home, he fuck with Black Just, but he don't fuck with Benny? Why the Young Guns clap Benny brother and clap his mother house up? Why did Benny sign an affidavit out his own words? Why was everybody on a federal case besides Benny when the feds know he was a part of Supreme Team? Why, even though he was doing, y'all go say, because he was doing a bid already, Sonny. Yeah, he was doing a bid already. But if you know the feds will go pull you from the state bid and run you up to the feds. Why that ain't happen with Benny? Make it make sense, good people. If you can make it make sense, good people, I'll leave the whole shit alone. If you can make it make sense. If you can't make it make sense, somebody got to say, it don't look too good, Blacko. Blacko, it don't look too good, Blacko. I hate to say it, Blacko, but it don't look too good. Y'all got to say it. Be truthful. It don't look too good, Blacko. Niggas is signing affidavits. Niggas' brothers is getting clapped up. Niggas' mama love house is getting clapped up. Your boss come home, your boss don't fuck with you no more. Your boss don't fuck with you at all no more. Feds supersede state all day, every fucking day. Feds yeah, a lot of niggas was scared of that nigga. A lot of niggas was scared of that nigga. That nigga team was ill. Bebo's is crazy. A lot of niggas was scared of that nigga. But yeah, what my G's just said right here. Where he at? Come on, Boogie Black. Boogie Black, come on, Boogie Black. The feds supersede state all day. He could have been a year, 2 years in on his state bid. The feds still would have came and got him. But the feds already know who this nigga is, Boogie. They already know who this nigga is. They've been watching the Supreme Team for a year better. 6 months or better, a year better. They've been watching Supreme Team. We all know that's how the feds play. That's why the conviction rate is through the roof. The feds already knew who Benny was. The feds know he moving crazy work. According to him, he sold to an undercover. According to him, he sold to a whole undercover. So the feds know who he is. The feds know who we got that work from. Everybody went on the Fed case except for him. I think Preem started looking at you funny then. He even had to get the Big Nose Troy and Colton situation. I think Preem started looking at you funny then. How come you, damn Prince? How come you all on this Fed shit and Benny ain't here? Fuck is Benny at? I would have looked at you funny. Fuck is Benny at? I would have definitely looked at you funny. I would have definitely looked at you funny. Damn, Prince. Fuck it. I don't know, Preem. I don't know, Preem. Shit don't look right, Preem. This nigga done been with me on all type of shit, Preem. This nigga done sold all type of work, Preem. The shit don't look right, Preem. And he only got 3 years. She got caught with a bird. A bird or two. He sold to the undercover. And he only caught 3 years. Shit don't look right, Preem. What nigga you know? What nigga y'all know sold to an undercover and only caught 3 years? We not talking about sold to undercover a $10 thing of rocks. Nah, we ain't talking about that. We ain't even talking about ounces, big eights, none of that. Whole birds. The whole pelican. The whole bird. Or two, I think it was 1 or 2 birds he sold them niggas. He caught 3 years. Chiplo, when that happened? Lauren, when that happened? Shy Banks, when that happened? A nigga catch 3 years for selling birds to the undercovers. When that happened, I don't know that to happen. But he's special. It happened for him. He only caught 3 years. On top of that, good looking, Chase. When that happened, though, I don't know niggas that sell. I got 4. I got 4 for selling 500 worth in Glen Falls. 4 years for selling $500 worth of sugar booger. 4 years. This man got caught selling birds to the undercovers, and he did 3 years. Something in the milk ain't clean, nigga. My nigga, something in the milk ain't clean, my nigga. 3 years. Undercover. He didn't get caught with this riding around there in the trunk of his car. No, he sold this to the undercover, and he got 3 years. His whole team is facing Fed charges. His whole team is facing Fed charges, Dice. But he caught 3 years for selling birds to the undercover. But his whole team facing Fed charges. The feds ain't even pull him on the case. The feds ain't even pull him on the case. Y'all run them lights up, man. Y'all think I'm doing good work, man. Run them lights up, man. I ain't asking for no super chats. No, I'm asking some of you join that membership. Y'all join that membership. Fuck with your boy. Join the membership. Get the little cheap membership. Join the membership. Fuck with your boy. Run it. If you want to run a super chat, run the super chat. But what I am asking you to do is run them lights up. Run them lights up. That's what I'm asking you to do. Run them lights up. Yeah. But let's go get back to it. Dutch Noble, he got caught with birds, selling to the undercover. He did 3 years, Dutch. Dutch Noble, his whole team went to the feds, Dutch. His whole team, Dutch. He was right there with Preem. For goodness sakes, Dutch, him and Prince was roommates. They had a little apartment together and all of that, Dutch. For goodness sakes, his whole team go to the feds don't pull him up. For goodness sakes, Dutch. Dutch, for goodness sakes. Carlton puts work in Brownsville. Carlton on the basketball court in Baisley Park. Big Nose Troy runs down and puts his work in. The CI says in the DD5 that all the heavy hitters was out there. The CI named every heavy hitter that was out there. If you back up, according to Benny, out his own mouth, when this shit happened on the basketball court, everybody surrounded him like he was the fucking president so he wouldn't get hurt. So what won't that make him a big hitter? How come Benny, the big hitter Benny, ain't mentioned in the DD5 as far as one of the big hitters that was out there? He the biggest hitters of them all. All right, that's bad enough. Bad enough. The CI Music told what happened on the basketball court and why it happened on the basketball court. What led up to them events happening? Who got killed prior? Who was around when that person got killed? What happened when he caught the person? Who was with that person when he caught him? And who got shot then? Who died? Who got shot 5 times? All of this shit. The CI tells the boys all of this shit. All of a sudden, even though the young gunners here, that just the one who snitched, the young gunners don't believe that shit. They don't run down on Blackie. They don't run down on Blackie. They run down on Benny and his mother house. Scott Swizzy, good looking. Chase Milano, good looking. They run down on Swizzy. I mean, I said they run down on Swizzy. They run down on Benny mother house. Hold on, let me go back to this first one. I want to know who got beef with the now, but New York parade. Put up your hands. This nigga shout out. I'm not fucking with you. I'm trying to be dead ass serious. Hold on. What about you? He said, on behalf of the sector, thankful for tonight's entertainment. OG, happy Labor Day weekend. Shout it out. Word. But yeah, how come none of this? How come, man? How come, man? The CI says exactly what happens on the basketball court, why it happened, and everything. The young gunners don't run down on Just. They don't even believe that shit. They probably chilling with Just on the block and all that. Like, son, we know better. We know who it was. Don't worry about nothing, Just. It was your mans in them, Just. It was your mans in them, Just. We know you ain't got nothing to do with it, Blackie. It was your mans in them. Don't worry about it. We go send a message to that nigga. They go clap that nigga mother house up. That message might not have been strong enough. They catch the nigga brother. They clap his brother. That message must be strong enough, because the next thing you know, Freckles, aka Music, is running down to the lawyer office. He's running down to the lawyer office. He's signing affidavits and all type of shit about what he didn't say or didn't see. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Blackie now, I don't know. Uncle Ralph, I don't know. All I know, Uncle Ralph, like my granny used to say, some in the motherfucking milk ain't clean. Here go my G right here. Fruit, tell me, Fruit. Fruit, tell me, Fruit. Let me ask you a hypothetical question, Fruit. Fruit, me and you got smoke, Fruit. Me and you got smoke, Fruit. Right? Forget about somebody may have told on something. Let's just deal with the beef part. Fruit, me and you got smoke, Fruit. I done sent niggas to Mama Love Bailey house. They didn't clap Mama Love house up, Fruit. Fruit, my niggas they caught your big brother, Fruit, and he put something hot in your big brother, Fruit. Fruit, are you going to write an affidavit for me, Fruit? Fruit, you going to write an affidavit for me after I done all that shit? After I done clapped your mother's house up? After I done shot your brother? You going to write? No. If anything, you gonna wait to see me so you can body me. If anything, you gonna wait to see me so you can put that work in. If anything, you not going to write no affidavit, Fruit. Tell me why son wrote the affidavit, Fruit. That's all I want to know. Tell me why they clapped that nigga mother house up, Fruit. That's all I want to know. Tell me why they clapped that nigga big brother, Fruit. That's all I want to know. Fruit, tell me when Preem came home, Fruit, why was Preem fucking with Black Just? Even though niggas was saying it was Black Just who told on the Troy situation. Why was Preem fucking with Black Just when he came home, but he wasn't fucking with Benny, Fruit? Somebody tell me, somebody explain something to me. Somebody explain something to me. Somebody explain something to me. The shit just don't sound right and exact. I deal with right and exact. Shit don't sound right and exact. Shit don't sound right and exact. I don't know. It may just be me. But I'm thinking it's not just me, but it may just be me. I don't know. Uncle Ralph, oh my Juju. No get back says it fucking all. You Mr. Tough Guy Benny. Remember you said you was the red nigga that you knew you had to learn how to fight because you was a red nigga. You had to learn how to thump. You know how to thump. You was a tough guy Benny. Nigga shot your brother. Nigga shot your mother house up and there's no retaliation. Let's say you ain't the one for putting in pistol work. Let's just say you known for getting to the bag. You ain't seen your little hitters. You ain't seen your hitters at Young Gun. Why you ain't seen your hitters at Big Nose Troy? Why you ain't seen your hitters at E Money Bags? Why you ain't seen your hitters? Niggas can clap your brother. Niggas shot your mother house up. No, instead of you sending your hitters, you went down to the lawyer office with these niggas and wrote affidavits. That says it fucking knew. That says it fucking knew. That says them niggas had you under pressure. That says you was shook of them niggas. That says them young gun niggas had the town on pressure must be. For an OG nigga like you to be shook of these niggas. You ain't clapped nothing, you ain't lay nothing down. Niggas clapped your brother. They ain't kill him. They just gave him a little warning shot, a little message. Niggas shot your mama love house up. Them niggas ain't get laid down over that shit. Instead of getting laid down over that shit, you went and signed the affidavit. Make sense of it. Somebody make sense of it. Somebody make it make sense. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Somebody make it make sense. I don't know. I don't know. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. I don't know. Prima Prince was looking at you funny already when you caught 3 years for selling birds to undercovers. They was looking at you funny already. They was looking at you funny already. Prima Prince was looking at you funny already when you caught 3 years for selling the undercovers. Not a G-bag. Nah, not a G-bag. Not a G-bag. Not a big A. Nah, not a big A. Not a big A. The whole Pelican, nigga. The whole Pelican, nigga. You sold niggas the whole Pelican, nigga. You caught 3 years for that. Caught 3 years for that. Huh. My boy say, instead of retaliation, the whole family moved to Atlanta. Yo. I wasn't even going to hit him with that one, YZ. I was going to leave that one alone because I happen to like Big Dev. I think Big Dev's sturdy, even though we got to look at Big Dev type funny now because of the shit her brother into. But I wouldn't go fuck with that. But yeah, niggas ran down to Atlanta. While the young gun's still running around terrorizing. Young gun is still running around terrorizing shit. Instead of retaliation on them niggas moved to Atlanta. Instead of retaliation on nigga, yeah, you got to chill with that one, Black. Black, you got to chill with that, we say. Yeah, instead of motherfucking retaliation, niggas ran down to Atlanta. Hey, no freaky. I mean, I just call it like I'm seeing it, Dutch. Dutch, I'm just calling it like I'm seeing it, Dutch. That's sure. And I wish I ain't have to call it like this. Because before then, Jimmy was one of them niggas. He was the face of Supreme Team. He was the face of Supreme Team. But a lot of things should answer your question. It's been said that Gucci stopped fucking with them niggas because he found out through the grapevine niggas was on some other shit. That was said already. This is Queen's history from way back in the 90s and all of that kind of got buried but brought back up. You let other niggas tell it. Queens is the type of town where money rule everything. So if they got a couple dollars, yeah, hold that, man. Be quiet. Leave that situation alone, man. Let them tell it. I don't know. I ain't from out there. I usually just hit the Coliseum every now and then, get into a couple scrapes because niggas tell I was a Brooklyn nigga going to the Coliseum trying to holler at their shorties and all of that. I know Queens. I used to fuck around in the towers and shit on Merrick and all of that. Fuck with Frenchie and all of that. I don't know, man. I don't know, but them young guns niggas was still terrorizing shit. Not a finger touched their hair on their chinny chin for clapping your mother's house. Not a finger touched their hair on their chinny chin for popping your brother. Instead, what happens is you go sign an affidavit for the same niggas. Get the fuck out of here. Jeez. Come on, jeez. Make it make sense. Make it make sense, big. Fast. Young guns check. Facts. Young Guns check Kenny Anderson. Check the Kenny Anderson tournaments. Top 10. Youngs we lit. Them niggas let it fly. Them niggas let it fly. And everybody knew them niggas let that hammer fly. Huh? Let that marrow and let that bone marrow fly. Everybody knew that shit about these niggas, B. E-Money Bags, Brownsville, Brooklyn. Big Nose Troy, what's that? Queens all day. I don't know, B. So yeah, on the recap, Jersey J, you got your flowers from me, B. That was great work you did. Great work you did. Saladin, I saw your shit, Saladin. You made some good points on your shit, Saladin. But I don't think your boy 10 Toes Down go take any blame for this. He should have jumped out already. He jumped out on everything else. He jumped out on everything else, Saladin. He jumped out on fake paperwork. He tried to make Harlem look like a whole pedo. That shit was deplorable. I knew when I saw that shit, I was like, this nigga, I can't fuck with this nigga. When he did that shit to Harlem. The nigga kept calling Zip a rat and haven't produced any paperwork yet about Zip being a rat. He ain't produced no paperwork about Zip's brother being a rat. He ain't produced no paperwork about Zip's father being a rat. He quick to jump out on everything else. Whether he got all the proof or none of the proof or a little bit of the proof. Why he ain't jump out on this? Benny is man. Supposedly he work at the courthouse. He could find all the documents. Is 10 Toes not jumping out because he know this shit true? I'm gonna ask you again. Is 10? I'm just asking a question. Is 10 Toes Down not jumping out because he know this shit is valid? Because on any other reason, 10 would have been jumped out the window. The math ain't mathing. Any other time, 10 would have been jumped out the window. We have seen this nigga jump out the window over less. We seen this nigga jump out the window over less. This supposed to be his man. This is business partner and all of that. He riding around in the city with the nigga. He on Mad Papa playing the nigga security guard and all type shit. Like we see you, this nigga jump out the window over less. Why he ain't jumped out the window yet? Why he ain't jumped out the window yet? Huh? Brooklyn Crook shot it out. All the facts. Why he ain't jumped out the window yet? Do 10 know? 10 know this shit true? I don't know, Uncle Ralph. I don't know. Fly out the window for crumbs. They say 10 fly out the window for crumbs. Why he ain't jumped out the window yet? My boy say he going live after me. Big Dice say he going live after me. Y'all go check Big Dice after me. Matter of fact, Big Dice, I might do 10 minutes, if that. 10, 15 minutes, if that, Big Dice. Might end it in 5. Might be real short, Dice. I done made my point. Why? Why? So the questions I'm gonna leave you all with when it comes to this situation again, that I need you to answer for me again. Number one, how he caught 3 years for selling birds to undercovers. Number one. Number two, why the feds ain't pull him on a case when the feds been watching Supreme Team for a year better. They didn't put their homework in on Supreme Team. They know every member of Supreme Team. They know every off branch of Supreme Team. They know this nigga is Preem's little man, and they know this nigga was Prince's roommate. How come he didn't get pulled up on the Fed case? Okay. How come when Supreme came home, he was fucking with Black Judge and not fucking with Benny? How come when the word was out that Black Judge was a rat, how come Young Guns ain't do shit to Black Judge? How come Black Judge's house ain't get clapped up? How come Black Judge ain't get shot? Number 4, I think we at right now. It's a lot of questions. I think we at 4 or 5. Number 4, how come they clapped his mother house up? Number 5, how come they clapped his brother up? 6, most importantly, how come after all of that, he still signed an affidavit on behalf of these niggas? If y'all make that make sense, I'll come back and apologize and I was dead wrong, this, that, even though it ain't gonna mean shit. I do all of that. But I ain't worried about doing none of that because y'all can't make sense of that. Y'all can't make sense of that to save your life. If your life was dependent on those questions, those 5 questions right there, if your life was dependent on it, you're gonna be a dead motherfucker because you can't make sense of that. You can't make sense of that. That's unheard. I'm from Bushwick. If you know, you know. 3 years is crazy. 3 years is crazy. You could be from wherever and been playing in the game. 3 years is crazy for birds. You could have been a nigga that never seen a bird a day in your life. You could have been a nigga that was just pitching G-packs or flipping it. If you down south or some shit, you only flipping quarters. You only flipping little ounces or some shit. Right? You could be one of them niggas that never seen a bird and know that if a nigga got caught with a bird selling to the undercover and he only did 3 years, you know that shit is crazy. You could be the smallest nigga in the game, no freaky. You know that shit is crazy. Who gets 3 years for that? Who gets 3 years for that? That shit is crazy. Shit's crazy. 730 shut it out. Facts, Uncle Ralph. That shit is crazy. Who gets 3 years for that? How come your whole team caught fed and you ain't getting no parts of that fed? How come niggas clap? Nah, man. I'll be waiting for somebody to make sense of it. I'll be making somebody make sense of it. He could get 3 to life for a bird. He could get 3 to life for a bird. What about 2? A split bid at that. A split bid at that. Come on, Shy Banks. Come on, Shy Banks. Niggas want to talk all this. Y'all have to see the paperwork, and you don't understand what an affidavit is, and you don't understand what a DD5 is, and I'm not going to make any judgments. Okay, let's just go for fucking common sense. Tell me why all this shit happened, or for common sense. Saladin, I clap your mother house up. I clap your brother, Saladin. You going to write an affidavit on behalf of me? You're not going to do that. You're not going to do that, Saladin. Nobody's going to do that unless a nigga was caught dead wrong. It's the only reason. So, yeah, with that said, good people, I hope you got your money's worth. I hope you got your money's worth, good people. I hope it was a good, entertaining show for y'all, good people. But more importantly than that, I hope the questions I raise make y'all think about this shit. Something in the milk ain't clean. That's a whole fact. Hey, y'all shoot over the Big Dice. Y'all go fuck with Big Dice. Big Dice about to go live in the next 5-10 minutes. Y'all go fuck with my G's, the voice of the streets. Fuquan. Y'all fuck with my Oni. Yak, shout it out, subscribe to Yak. Shy Banks, fuck with Shy Banks. Fuck with Jersey J, Troll Patrol, Dirty Sanchez. Fuck with Artist Morrison. Fuck with Tizzle Tate, R&B. You heard? Whoever else got a platform in here, yeah, let it be known. Chip Low. Fucks with Chip Low. He doing work over there. They doing work over there, you heard? Chopper, shout it out. So Devon, you already know my mom love you like cooked food. Y'all go fuck with Smitty Brim, Cosmology Bay, and they ventures and all of that good shit, right? Y'all go fuck with 050 and all of that, right? Go fuck with Network Calico. Go fuck with DGR Entertainment. That's the whole Renegade squad over there, right? Yeah, listen, Uncle Ralph, shout it out. You already know. I appreciate you, D's. I'm just calling it how I see it, G's. I'm just calling it how I see it, G's. You right. That milk spoiled. That milk spoiled. Something in the milk ain't clean. Nah, we ain't dropping no link tonight, Scott Swizzy. I just told y'all, run over there and fuck with my nigga Dice. We ain't dropping no link tonight. You heard King Crego and them niggas over there. Sean Prince, shout it out. You already. Hey, yo. My Mars, appreciate you. Appreciate you. Hold me down. Good people. Any day above ground is a beautiful day, you heard? And business is always personal. Fuck what you heard. Easy.